Hey everyone, so I don't really have a good format for this video. I just wanted to do something random, and I'm a 90s kid, so I love me some Minesweeper. So I figured, essentially what I wanted to do is kind of talk about why I started this channel and kind of my history with YouTube. And I don't like just talking to the camera, so I have Minesweeper up to kind of distract me from having to make awkward eye contact with y'all. Um, but, so, the reason I'm doing this video is to kind of just talk about my background, I guess, on YouTube and why I'm doing what I'm doing. And, oh, that was scary. Yeah, and I also just don't pay attention when I'm talking, so y'all are going to see this a lot. Anyway, I hope that's not too loud. I can't really tell what the audio settings are right now. But, yeah, so I'm actually not new to YouTube. This account just is. I actually was. It gives me a jump stare every time. But anyway, I actually used to do a whole lot of YouTube. Oh, that was really nice. I always like to do the four corners first. Um, anyway, like I was saying, I actually used to do YouTube a whole lot. Back in the right around the time from about 2006 2009, and I actually was doing pretty well. I At that time I was in like early high school, and I was just kind of doing whatever I wanted. I'm a huge anime fan, and that made me, and at that time, very popular were all the AMVs. So I was part of that crowd, making all of those. And I had a whole lot of fun with it, and I was actually doing shockingly well for myself. I had a lot of videos up at that time, and I had a whole lot of subscribers. I actually had a couple thousand, which for people who are big on YouTube, I know that's absolutely nothing, but this was also back in the early days when people were first getting into YouTube, and I was doing all right for myself. But they were also much stricter. Well, they got much stricter on their copyright rules. So I was doing a lot of videos. I had a lot of Kingdom Hearts stuff. I actually had done translations for the second game, not two, but the one that comes in the middle chronologically. The Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which at that time had not come out in America. It was only out in Japan. So there, I had actually taken found a script and was able to translate all the Japanese videos and put English subtitles on them, and those were extremely popular at the time. So I did that. I had all of my AMVs. I had a couple other things on there that weren't as popular, but it was the AMVs and the Kingdom Hearts videos that got super popular. And so I was doing actually really well. And then one day I wake up in 2009, and lo and behold, I have gotten five, I think it was, copyright strikes all at one time. And they completely shut down my account and deleted everything. There was no warning, nothing. I literally went to bed one day and woke up the next day and I had all these strikes, and they had immediately just deleted my account. Um, and that was in 2009. And when that happened, I was this introverted kid. I'm still introverted, but I was even worse then because I literally had no friends in real life. We were homeschooled, and I was still trying to figure out my own sexuality, my gender identity, and the internet was all I really had to go in. Yeah, that's how I felt when they deleted my account. Anyway, so at that time, I just stopped doing everything. I was completely destroyed. I lost a lot of content. Most of it I had backed up, but there were a few videos I was working through computer issues at the time. I had a really old Dell laptop that I was using Windows Movie Maker to make all my videos on, and yeah, that was just a random guess. And I just gave up making things. just kind of lost a spark after I had everything just taken away from me like that. And I don't know. I always wonder what would happen if I hadn't given up, and also if my channel hadn't been deleted. Where I would be now, because I would have probably kept making content and kept growing and enjoying it. But it's something that I've always enjoyed doing. I love making content for people. I love doing videos and stuff. I'm not very good at games, but I like just kind of fooling around, and I don't know. I know people would probably call me casual gamer because I don't take all of it very seriously, but it's a game at the end of the day for me, and if I want to sit there and have play fun and do random stuff, that's what I should be allowed to do. But yeah, so that's me. So I used to go by the name Demix Rocks 92, because Demix was my favorite character from Kingdom Hearts. And so what you'll see me doing, if I don't get completely deleted on this channel, is I've actually gone and re-uploaded some of my old AMVs just for kicks. More for me and my nostalgia than anything else. But, so you'll see a couple of those on here. I have no clue what that's going to do. I know that YouTube has changed a lot of their rules on how they do copyright now. And they actually will let you now just, you can't get ad revenue from it, which I don't ever have enough subscribers anyway. It's kind of difficult for me now because I have 7 subscribers, and half of those are me anyway, because I have multiple accounts for all the different hats I wear. So of course I follow myself. Yeah, that's probably about how I feel watching my own stuff. But so it's really weird now because this channel I've had for about 2 years, and of course I wasn't doing a lot on it. I was doing transition videos, and then to have no subscribers now, I guess it's just kind of been difficult for me to jump back in and try to do videos because I feel like I'm just doing them to an empty screen since no one watches it. But I have to accept that YouTube has changed, and what was popular then isn't as popular now, and trying to find my place now in this new world of YouTube, and which everyone is doing now, and it's really hard to kind of get back into it. So that's where I am. That's how I got here. The reason I have the name Lynchling is that that's actually part of my name. My last name with a pun attached to it. My last name is Lynch, and we always joked that if I ever adopted a kid, I call it a little Lynchling. So yeah, that's where my gamer tag comes from. I've been using that name for years now, and then when I just got back into YouTube, I was like, hey, this is the only other name I've gone by on the internet. Might as well use that since I'm horrible at coming up with names. So that's why I'm still using it. But yeah, so that's kind of my history with YouTube, and this channel honestly is really going to be a variety channel. It's not going to be just AMVs because of course that's not super popular anymore, even though I am going to re-upload some of the ones if YouTube doesn't strip them all away again. We'll see what happens with that. But I, of course, have my transition videos in a playlist. I did tag in my about description here my professional YouTube that I have for my actual job and what I do. So feel free to check that out. There's not a lot of content over there right now because I just actually started that one not too long ago. But I didn't want to upload content from the other work that I do to this channel because this one's going to be more for fun. This one's not meant to be educational. So it's literally me making random stuff because I want to. And it's going to be whatever I find fun. So y'all might think it's stupid and boring. We'll see. But, I just trying to get back into doing things. And, oh no. This is always the worst. Okay, so it has to be this one. Because this one can only have one, and there's 2 left. So I think it has to be these 2. Oh, yes. Okay. Yay. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing here. It's going to be random stuff. Um, if I have more updates on my transition, I'll be uploading those. And I make playlists for everything. So every time I do a game, all those videos are going to be in a playlist. I like to stay organized. All my transition stuff is already in a playlist, so I'll just keep adding to that. Check out my other channel too. I have a couple different ones for all the different things I do. That's how I keep organized. I like to just kind of categorize out my life like that, and so it's not all in the same place. But yeah, so I just want to do this kind of to explain why I'm uploading random stuff, I guess, and also why you'll see videos that are dated from, 12 years ago. Um, just some nostalgia I'm bringing back, even if it's not for anyone else, it's for me, because ultimately, at the end of the day, I have to be happy with the content I'm making and putting out there, because if no one else is going to watch it, I will. So, but yeah, thank y'all. If anyone even listened to this, thank you for getting this far, and I'll see you next time.